It is time to do Shovel Knight. Let's play the fucking game finally.
Yes.
It took us a long time, but we were busy.
Busy, and also, let's just say that our many attempts at trying to do this game in the past have always ended with a little bit of bad luck, but it's been long enough. It's time to give this game a prop.
I thought that...
Go ahead.
Sorry. I thought that Billy Hatcher was our white whale. But no, this game is definitely our white whale.
It's funny you say that, because I remember us having a lot more trouble with Billy Hatcher than this.
Really?
At the startup, maybe.
Yeah.
But James, I would also say a big point of this, James, is that it kind of like our whole process has evolved so much from when this game came out and we were excited to do it to when we actually finally got around to doing it.
Right, and I mean, after so long, like, believe it or not, about almost 2 years ago, Logan and I talked and said, you know, maybe we should actually tackle this game now.
God damn you.
Shove nut.
Especially now that it has actual two-player co-op.
And you don't need an amiibo to play the co-op this time.
Yep.
Not anymore. They actually added that in an update.
That was very handy, as well as with the power of Parsec and stuff, like so much. And now we can also cover every single now between James, myself, and Matt, we'll be also covering all of the
Do we have a cast list?
Why would we need a cast list when there's literally just the four of us right now?
Fuck it,
I mean,
fine.
we'll just do it. We'll just play it out by ear and go from there. But yeah, you all know the story about Shovel Knight and his dear companion Shield Knight, adventurers extraordinaire.
But drat. Oh no! I don't know why that came out of my mouth. Curses, they're having to tackle the Tower of Fate and a dark, evil force. And Shield Knight did not make it.
Let's just say fate was not kind to Shovel Knight nor Shield Knight, and in his sorrow, Shovel Knight decided to retire and be a humble dirt digger.
A farmer.
I have to use my shovel legitimately.
And unfortunately, around this exact same time, that's when the Enchantress came into the scene with her Order of No Quarter.
Basically, any single knight that was roaming around and needed some work to be done. Want to know how that happens? Wait till post-launch DLC. But clearly, this sounds like a job for a hero and his historically unacknowledged twin brother.
Yes, indubitably. Are you ready to face the challenge?
We have Shove Nut and Nut Shover.
Dance if you mean it!
What?
Like, I got a little lost there.
I'm dancing.
We're dancing. Yeah, we were dancing. It's one of those things where it's the opening riffs of the song. We couldn't help ourselves. So yes, Logan is the Green Knight, and I am the Blue Knight. We are the Shovel Knights.
We are the Knights of Shoveling, and for any who may have missed, okay, guys, be it demo or otherwise, have we ever covered this game actually on this channel?
Oh yeah, we've done like lookouts for at least 3 of the 4 campaigns.
Okay, so to quickly clarify on what you will be seeing here, this is a full playthrough this time.
Ow.
And for those who are curious, this is made by Yacht Club Games, the makers of one and only one franchise in their lives, and they probably will never do anything else again, because why would they? Sorry. Oh, that's right! Oh, that's right, I'm a backer on their new game. Forget what I just said, I love you, Yacht Club.
It must be fate that we've been holding off this game for so long that it's finally come to a point where Yacht Club...
You can't break it!
I thought I could.
Yeah, you can't... Yeah, this is the tutorial. They gotta make sure you actually know what it does, so don't go breaking that stuff right away.
Okay,
but, yeah, no. But, yeah, as I was saying... Oh! My brother! Why did you step on the spikes like that?
I thought I could make it.
I'll
wait till you get some help.
I'm not going to lie. I hope to God we get some... Hello! Sorry.
I mean, it'll happen sometimes, but I know you and Sammy are just dying for it. But first, James, about the Yacht Club and stuff.
It was probably a blessing in disguise that we've held off on doing Shovel Knight for so long, because now Yacht Club actually has another IP that they're in the works on as of this recording. Mina the Hollower,
which seems to be their tribute to both Castlevania and somehow Link's Awakening at the same time.
Yep, it's cool. An overhead Castlevania sort of game.
And I'm gonna keep my eye on that, because that looks very good. For now, we have here the equivalent of, I felt like anyway, their big homage to things like Mega Man.
Mega Man,
DuckTales,
and of course, EO Mario. Ow!
That one.
You did it again!
Hello! I'm okay.
Hello!
Anyway.
Yeah,
So-
the unfortunate thing about co-op is that, say if one of us does end up biting the bullet, they can technically respawn on the spot if the other Shovel Knight has any health to spare.
Yep, so...
And they
be
take
mindful.
half the health.
Yep, and so when somebody has I want to say either when somebody has less than half a heart or even just down to 1 heart, you can't respawn anymore until you get more. But that'll be a problem for future Logan to worry about for now.
Future Logan and James. Remember, this was our collaborative effort.
It was, and it was a romping good time. The world was so different when we did this. Oh my god.
Yes, it really was. It really was. Like, actually, now that I think about it, let me check the date on when this was recorded.
What,
Exactly 1 year ago. Yeah, thankfully this was just after the absolute worst the pandemic had in store for us.
Right.
Anyway, hey, Steve, how are you doing over there?
How you doing, man? What are your thoughts on the Shovel of Knights?
Well, first off, my internet feels like it needs to remind me why we abandoned this post-com situation to begin with.
White whale!
No, not just that. That's just that was just a new format update we've gone through since as well. Again.
Yeah, if it means anything, ladies and gentlemen, this is probably the last major post-con thing I've ever recorded for the channel, and it's probably going to stay that way unless there's any other exceptions to that, much like we did with Mad Red Dead a while back.
Had it been like had this commentary been done like 6 months later, we would absolutely be doing this live. But we didn't want to get rid of this.
Absolutely.
We didn't want to get rid of this footage. It's fine. But
It was good as it was.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying we didn't want to get rid of this footage. Just maths.
Anyway, the part of the reason I ask is because my internet wants me to ask you when you guys get to 8 minutes.
Oh, no worries.
You know what? Screw that nonsense. Let's pause.
Hello!
And now you guys see why we ditched this whole setup in the first place.
Yeah, it's like...
Adaptability is our middle name.
Yeah, like, I'm guessing my internet was just having its time of the month, and it just decided it needed to mess with me.
I thought going back into this
And I
realm
mean-
would help me. It did not.
I mean, it'd be a shame if that continued hype, because, to be fair, for the longest time, you were our Shovel Knight.
Well, yeah, I mean, like,
Because I was gonna say, yeah, what were your thoughts on this franchise and the characters in the world?
well, I mean, I liked it fine enough. Like, I still own the game on the Switch. I never got around to finishing it. Oh, was that Matt?
No, it's just he's laughing at my misfortune. Hello, I continue.
Okay, I was about to say, because, like, you know, I do like Shovel Knight plenty. I do have it on the Switch. I never got around to finishing the main campaign, but a lot of that had to do with the fact that, like, it was a combination of other games I was focusing on and, you know, other priorities I needed to focus on, like family and commission work and whatnot.
That's fair. Well, I'd say at some point or other, I think you should at least take the chance to, you know, finish up on this game at some point or other, because, you know, there's not just this, there's also all the other side content as well, like with Plague Knight, with the Spectre Knight and all that.
Right.
Well, yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, similar to Shantae Half Genie Hero, like the value of this game has really gone up considering how much like gameplay and campaigns there are.
Quite literally too, because I think after all after all the other campaigns were released, this game did get a price increase.
I mean, no, I don't mind it because it's basically 4 games in one now.
Essentially, yeah, and I mean, it's fun too, because I think depending on where you look, there are certain cases where you could get some of those separate DLC campaigns separately. But enough about that, here's Black Knight.
Dun dun.
I knew you'd show your face sooner or later, the cerulean coward. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore.
I think this was
That's
Logan.
you, hype.
Or no, Steve,
Hey,
Steve,
that's
yeah.
your cue.
Okay.
You're the
I
Shovel
have
Knight.
no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate.
Your time away has dulled your senses. Can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress. And her invincible knights of the Order of No Quarter stand between you and the tower. But none of that matters, because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me. Do the silly laugh. Cue the silly laugh. Come on. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Steal thy shovel while I laugh at your face.
Meanwhile, Green Shovel Knight's like, "Hi, Black Knight. Oh my God, I haven't seen you since college. How are you doing?" It's like,
Anyway,
no.
Not now. I'm in the middle of a job.
I'll say, like, I'm sorry for blanking out like that because I remember when we originally did this, it was Logan that was the Black Knight, and then when James started reading it, I was just saying they're like, wait, so they might not Shovel Knight anymore, or?
Oh, you're Shovel Knight. Again, that was before we could do that was before we could do co-op. Now I'll just be Green Shovel Knight. I'll be Ted.
Also, I will say again, can I give my thoughts on Shovel Knight?
Oh, now I'm done.
I love Shovel Knight. It is one of my favorite,
Yes! Ouch.
It is
Hang
one
on,
of my...
just in case. Hang on, just in case there's any. Is there any dialogue after this? Or is this
No.
Oh, no,
he
no
just,
dialogue
he
here.
Just he just scuttles away.
He bravely runs away.
All right, so go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, I love
you
Shovel
love
Knight.
this?
It is one of my favorites, favorite games of all time, and all that. And I originally was going to be the person who did this for the channel years and years ago. All my footage is gone now.
Oh no!
Well, not all of it. We were able to salvage your footage when you were fighting against Kratos.
Yep.
Oh, catch her!
I want her.
Catch
I want her. No, no,
Fine.
no.
Damn it!
She's my girlfriend, Dick, not yours. You had your chance back in college. And I'm just
I am you!
What the?
That was weird.
I just had the weirdest nightmare of us fighting over a gal.
Who would think of such a thing? Besides, I'm.
Night breaking.
Oh yeah, so two things first and foremost. We failed to mention earlier that when you're playing co-op, bosses get double health. Secondly, in tribute to Four Swords Adventure, there's this whole rally system when playing in co-op.
I was about to say, like, I definitely get Four Swords vibes from this.
It does absolutely nothing. It's just for fun. I love it.
That's purely all it is. Just for bragging rights if you and your friend are feeling at least a little competitive.
Yeah, cooperative or whatever that term is.
There you go, cooperative.
And beyond that, we're going to try to go for any big upgrades we can, fight all the bosses that we can find, especially including that one Microsoft and Rare fans, but... Oh. Bye.
Nothing to worry about lately without... Oh! That's no weapon, just a shovel. You may enter then.
Fuck you, dude.
Don't. And don't forget, press up to talk to everyone.
Fine, we shall merrily go along.
Let's go merrily talk with the townsfolk.
Hello, traveler. I am but a simple bard, but I have a big problem. I've lost all my music sheets. My entire repertoire lays scattered across the land.
Excuse me.
If you ever find a music sheet, return it to me, and I shall reward you handsomely. Yahoo! You have 2 music sheets. Magnificent. Take 500 gold for each.
Are you fine there, sailor?
Sorry, we're just all
Wonderful.
the people walking around. I love this guy.
Yeah.
He's fun.
Oh, you found Strike the Earth.
That's a classic.
Ostinato, a trumpet triplets. Is there anything you can't render into pure magic? Now that I have this music sheet, I can perform it for you at any time. Just ask.
Thank you.
Please, I'm lonely.
Please!
Oh, you got a pretty face. You should come visit often.
I couldn't even see his face.
Good question.
I don't know it.
But yeah, no, this townsfolk has a lot of people.
Oh, the Gotition. Yeah, we'll be coming back there a lot. Thank you, Gotition.
Translation: eat a tin can.
So, yeah. Essentially, we're going to be coming back here a lot if we ever want to upgrade our health and our magic and find more uses for our weapons. And thus, right away, he's dancing. He must have something for us.
Hey there, Chef Belmont.
A meal ticket. Hand it to me. I'll get to work on my best recipe.
Okay.
I'll dazzle your palate in no time or less. So bon appetit and pardon the mess.
Thank you for using this voucher for HelloFresh. Get 65% off.
Ye old Hello Fresh. Where would we be without you? Ow, ow.
I wanted it.
I called dibs.
I wanted the ribs. Okay, and then this is the Magicist.
Want
So,
more use out of your relics? Oh, yes, of course. I can increase your maximum magic. Good. Oh, but, no relics yet. What? I can't... You have to find some relics.
Okay, fine.
Chester down the ladder, he always has the weirdest things. Wait, what was I doing?
She's a little...
Yeah, she's very absent-minded.
Yeah, that was the word. I was gonna say
Spoiler
something.
warnings, it's a ploy.
Yeah, she's absent-minded, but to be fair, yeah, it has something to do with in a follow-up.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, down here are a couple of people that have recently gotten themselves in a bit of a tussle over the recent knights taking up stage in some of their, favorite places.
So, unfortunately, if we can... Oh,
Sorry.
I can smell all of my greatest talents.
so, fortunately, we can find a way to help all of these guys if we can defeat the rival knights in this first area. I want to say... When we get to the second town, I don't think there's any other NPCs like this that have like a direct tie to one of the knights elsewhere, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't believe there is. Like, this feels like a concept they were planning on going forward with more, but then scrapped it at the last minute.
And there's this woman.
I heard I
The
knows
grandma.
your useless info. Excavatio, the number of dig piles you've dug is 7. Eramifinos, whatever. The amount of money you collected is... Sorry.
Thank you.
6,147.
Thanatos! Number of...
What?
Thanos! He's coming!
Oh no.
Tempora.
Tempura Perpetua. The total time you spend adventuring is that much.
Oh.
You can read, can't you?
I
magically see all of your acts. Come back again for more useful facts.
Thanks for helping me, kindly witch.
I am not a witch!
The joke that was playing in my head was, "Thank you, old hag."
I'm a 19-year-old hag.
Oh, and here's Matt's favorite character right here.
Oh no.
Hey, Shovel Knight. I know things are tough, but don't throw in the trowel.
I'm leaving.
Audi 5000.
Okay, fine. We'll go back in and talk to him.
He's got a couple more. We'll talk to him every now and again.
First, the Trouble
and
Prophet.
when we come back and-
Hello, fish friend! All hail the Trouble King!
Oh.
You've never heard of the Trouble King? Half trout and half apple. Pronounced like mouthful.
Oh.
He's one of the Force gods, here to help those in need. I'm telling the truth! If you ever visit the sacred grotto, hold your chalice aloft and the Trouble King will appear. As it happens, I have been entrusted to sell trouble chalices to believers. Would you like one?
We want these.
Yeah, in fact, give us both of them.
Yeah, no, we're absolutely gonna need these later. But okay.
Lord!
Hail!
The king of fruits and fish, Lord, may his stem grow!
What did we tell you about using that that terminology around here? Fine, I'll get the other one.
Sorry.
Anyway, okay.
One for me and one for my brother.
There's gonna be a lot of dialogue in these intro sections just because we're meeting like all these cast of characters. I mean, I will say like the sprite work is charming, the cute little animations are fun, and it's just a wacky bunch of characters.
This game
Yep,
is great.
and not just that, but every nook and cranny has something for you to collect.
Right. God, you wouldn't believe the merchandise I've got for you today.
Oh, are you
Honestly,
doing? Are you doing the
he
merch?
talks like that. I imagine him more with a Jamaican accent.
Oh, that's true. Why not take it? Why not have a look? We would like that because I can get us.
Yeah,
gold.
definitely get. I'm not going to lie. The funny thing about these two, he gives you the two most useful items in the beginning. That orb is goddamned overpowered.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that, but I put more of my stake on the fishing rod just because you can hoist up a lot of money that way.
Well, definitely, but like if you want to break the
You
game
give
in
it
half,
an inch,
get the.
he thinks it's a Roomba.
Oh darn! I missed it. Sorry.
No, stop! Don't talk to him.
I
I'm
told you to
guarding
stop. I told you to stop talking to him.
him. So, while we go meet one of my favorite characters, not the girl with the hoop, not the kid with the hoop. Get out of here! Take her away.
And then there's the hedgehog mage here, or the hedge farmer.
Only the sunlight. Prove it by digging up this dirt.
And I love his little animation when he gets so excited when he's like, "Oh, yes, I'm the Shovel Knight. Watch." 2, 1.
Yay! Wow, he's gonna make you really hard.
He's just so happy. He does a little dance. Anywho.
And yeah, since we're not doing the Switch version, unfortunately, there's one NPC will not be meeting in this playthrough. Around here, you'd be coming across Madame Amiibo, I think, Amiibo. Basically, she's a queen fairy that acts as your amiibo support.
She gave us teeny hype.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. She gave us teeny hype with the wings.
Fastest, no one can outrun me.
You tell yourself that, kid.
That's nice, kid.
Shovel Knight, many trials await you. Don't despair. May each defeat strengthen your resolve.
I guess we aren't seeing her. There are some who may call me Tim.
We done seen it, and we will see ourselves out. So yeah, with that all said, ladies and gentlemen, that is the first part of our Shovel Knight co-op commentary. Stay tuned next time as we tackle the first of our nights straight at the Pridemore Keep.
Take care.
Tally ho!